We're officially in full Christmas mode, giving us the perfect opportunity to engage in some festive season entertainment. As always, Hallmark has one of the loveliest slate of programming with lots of new movies airing this season. And nope, you don't need to have cable to watch any of them. The movies will air on Hallmark Channel and Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, featuring Lacey Chabot, Candice Cameron Bure, Charlie Rose, and more. So the Hallmark Christmas movies for 2020 are Project Christmas Wish, starring Amanda School, Travis Van Winkle, and Iris Peters. A woman who has served as the town's unofficial Santa Claus finds her own wishes coming through after helping a little girl. Jingle Bell Bride, starring Julia Gonzalo and Romy Rowe. A wedding planner ends up in a remote Alaskan town and falls in love with the Christmas pageantry as well as the local man helping her find a real flower. Shuttle Christmas, starring Merit Patterson and Luke McFarlane, an acclaimed pianist who discovers her passion for music while spending the holidays with an ex at Chateau Neuhaus in Germany. One Royal Holiday, starring Laura Osner's Ariel TV, Victoria Clark, and Crystal Joy Brown. A woman unexpectedly takes the royal family of Gerwig during a storm, where she teaches them about her Christmas ritual. On the 12th date of Christmas, starring Molly Jensen and Tyler Hanks, a pair of game designers butt heads while creating a romantic urban scavenger hunt themed around the 12 days of Christmas. Never Kiss a Man in Christmas Sweater, starring Ashley Williams and Neil Mata. A single woman takes an unexpected guest over Christmas and they two quickly form a strong connection. Christmas with the Darlings, starring Catherine Law and Carlo Marx. An aspiring lawyer winds up helping her boss's younger brother care for his orphan nieces and nephews over the holiday. A Christmas in Vienna, starring Sarah Drew and Brennan Elliott. A professional violinist rediscovers his passion for music and a potential new partner while performing in Vienna. A Timeless Christmas, starring Ryan Pavel and Erin Cahill. A man time travel from the turn of the 20th century all the way to 2020 and experiences Christmas at an heroic mansion he once called home. A Nashville Christmas Carol, starring J.C. Scram, Wes Brown, Winona Jude, and Chris Brooks. Inspired by Charles Dickens' classic, this is the story of a TV producer working on a country music special who gets a visit from the ghost of her mentor. The appearance forces her to reconsider her life path. The Christmas House, starring Robert Barkley, Jonathan Burnett, Anna Ira, and Treat Williams. The family at Crossroads reconnects over Christmas, all facing their own challenges. One son is waiting on adoption news for him and his husband, while another rekindles a high school flame. Heart of the Holidays, starring Vanessa Lingis and Carrie Seaver. A career-focused woman encounters a high school ex-boyfriend in her hometown, and the pair begins to reassess their lives. A Christmas Tree Grows in Colorado, starring Rochella Heights and Mark Taylor. A woman planning a Christmas celebration must convince a firefighter to let her use his spruce tree for the festivities. Good Morning Christmas, starring Alison Sweetney and Mark Blues. A pair of adversarial TV show hosts are sent to cover Christmas festivities in a small town, and they ended up discovering that they may not be enemies after all. Christmas by Starlight, starring Kimberly Stoltz and Paul Campbell. A woman trying to save her family's restaurant is offered a unique arrangement by the heir of the development firm that wants to tear it down. If she pretends to appear as his legal counsel, they will save the Starlight Cafe. 5-Star Christmas, starring Bethany Joy Lenz and Victor Webster. A woman trying to get a critic to write a positive review of her father's bed and breakfast inadvertently falls in love with him. Christmas Waltz, starring Lacey Chabot, Will Camp, and Jetty Church. A woman grapples with the cancellation of her Christmas dream wedding while a dance teacher helps her pick up the pieces. If I Only Had Christmas, starring Candice Cameron Bure and Warren Christie. A happy-go-lucky publicist and a joy business owner works together to help a charity. Christmas is evergreen, bells are ringing. Starring Rukia Bernard, Colin Lawrence, Antonio Corney, and Holly Robinson Pete. Two women work together to help launch a museum while one grapples with the future of a relationship. Christmas She Wrote, starring Danica McKellar and Darren Neal. A romance writer's column is cancelled and she returns home to spend Christmas with her family. Unexpectedly, the man responsible for the end of her column pursues her romantically. Love, Light and Hanukkah, starring Ben Savage, Maya Krishna and Mary Luhen. A restaurant owner discovers she's actually Jewish and connects to her new family over the 8th night of Hanukkah. Christmas Comes Twice, starring Marella Housley and Michael Javier. A newscaster still mourning a lost love gets an unexpected second chance when she finds herself back in time at a Christmas carnival 5 years ago. A Christmas Carousel, starring Rachel Burstyn and Neil Patrick. A woman is hired by the Macandian royal family to repair a carousel and must do so by Christmas. Cross Country Christmas, starring Rachel Lecoq and Grayson Holt. Former schoolmates have to work together to make it home in time for the holidays after a storm. Christmas Tree Lane, starring Alicia Witt, Derek Hoxton, Brianna Price. A music store owner works to save a wrecked shopping district from being destroyed, but finds that her new love interest is connected to the destroyer who wants to get rid of it. Delivered by Christmas, starring Alvin August and Elion Bailey. A baker discovers that a mysterious client and a charming widower who recently moved to town are the same person, and the pair grows close through a series of phone conversations. Canberry Christmas, starring Nikki DeLoach and Benjamin Ayers. A couple on the rocks have to pretend everything is going well to help their town's Christmas festival on TV. Holly and Ivy, starring Janelle Parrish, Jeremy Jordan, and Marisol Nicholas. A woman who must renovate her house so she can help care for the children of an ailing neighbor. The Christmas Ring, starring Nazim Contractor and David Alpay. A journalist must investigate the story behind an antique engagement ring with the help of the ring owner's grandson. The Christmas Bow, starring Lucia Macarelli and Michael Raddy. A violinist reconnects with an old friend while grappling with an accident that has paused her music dreams. Meet Me at Christmas, starring Catherine Bell and Mark Dacklin. A mother must plan her son's wedding with the help of the bride's uncle after the planner unexpectedly quits. The Christmas Doctor, starring Holly Robinson Pete and Adrian Holmes. A doctor must decide between a job far from home and the revelation of a mysterious man from her past. The Angel 3, starring Giovanna and Lucas Bryan. A journalist searches for the person who grants people's wishes in a town and encounters a childhood friend along the way. A God-Wink Christmas, First Loves, Second Chances, starring Brooke DeOlsey and Sam Page. A man ends up stuck in traffic next to his old high school flame after moving with his family to Hawaii. USS Christmas, starring Jenny Leary, Javidon Van, and Barbara Nevan. A reporter on a Tiger cruise over the holidays meets and falls in love for an officer aboard the boat and uncovers a mystery along the way. Time to Come Home for Christmas, starring Lucy Chabot and Steven Boozer. 5 guests who share an unexpected connection are invited to spend Christmas together at an inn. Little Christmas Charm, starring Lucy Green and Brenda Penny. The discovery of a lost charm bracelet leads a jewelry designer and an investigative journalist to try and return it to its owner before Christmas. A Glenbrook Christmas, starring Otumresa and Antonio Cucco. A wealthy heiress spends the holidays in a small town and eventually falls for an handsome fireman. Unlocking Christmas, starring Taylor Cole and Steve Lund. A couple given a strange key and an enigmatic riddle that launches them on a utiled adventure. Swept Up by Christmas, starring Lindy Booth, Justin Barney, and Joshua Cassidy. An antique dealer and a cleaner tries to figure out how to scale down a glamorous estate around the holidays, eventually connecting And there you have it, the Hallmark's Christmas movies for 2020. The movies are airing on Hallmark Channel and Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. Subscribe to this channel for more entertaining videos. Merry Christmas.